Thank you for your time. Where are you from?
I'm from France.
France.
Yes.
Paris?
No,
No.
Lyon.
Lyon. Probably it's very nice city.
It's really a nice city. Yeah.
Okay. So are you currently visiting Japan or living in Japan?
I'm visiting Japan for tourists.
For tourists. So is it first time to come to Japan?
Yes, first time in Japan.
So what made you to come to Japan?
So I am in Shanghai to study for a year, and I am in holiday. So Japan is very close. So I was, why not? And also because I watch some animes, so I want to discover the country of anime.
Uh-huh.
And yes, that's it.
Okay. So have you been watching anime so long?
Not really since COVID, so yeah, about 5 years.
Uh-huh. And you like the anime?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I didn't watch all of them, but like the classics.
So it's first time to come to Japan. So firstly, what was your first impression in Japan?
It's very calm, very relaxed, and people are nice. Yeah, and there's a lot of things to see everywhere. It's very big, but not really as big as other cities in Asia. Like it's not tall. There's not a lot of big buildings. It's more a human size in Tokyo.
In Tokyo?
Yeah,
okay.
I think.
I see. So the buildings are bigger in Shanghai.
Yeah, yes. There are way more towers, skyscrapers. Yeah, you think you are very small in Shanghai.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So everything is big in
Yes.
Shanghai. So it is like one of the difference between Shanghai and Tokyo. What are there some difference which you notice in Tokyo?
The people. The people are more polite here. They are not in a rush. Maybe they are, but they don't look like they are in a rush. And in Shanghai, they more selfish. Like they think about themselves before and then you. And yes.
Okay, I see. So like you found difference in terms of people.
Yes. From the landscapes too. Like Shanghai is really a city, and sometimes it's look more like Occidental countries, like Europe.
Europe.
And Tokyo is not look like Europe. Maybe in Shibuya a little because more people, but in other areas it's more like Asia. And in Shanghai it's really European sometimes. Yes, developed and with high buildings and yeah.
It's probably a difficult question, but which did you prefer, Shanghai or Tokyo?
I'm here in Tokyo for 2 days, so for the moment I don't really know, but for the moment I will say Tokyo.
Tokyo?
Yeah.
Why so?
It's more peaceful and less stressful. Really, it's better for your heart.
Okay, I see. So far you mentioned that you liked Tokyo, but could you share a few of your highlights? Although it's still like second day.
Like I've been to 2 parks, like this one and another, and the park are really huge and really green. Like there is some grass and some trees. The park in Shanghai, they are just like this. They don't have a lot of nature, so it's really big, but it's not nature, and you don't feel like you are in a park. You are still in part of the city. And I think in these parks it's more green, more natural. So it's better when you want to go out of the city, so you can have a little of nature. And I think for human it's very important to stay close to the nature. So it was Ueno Park.
Ueno Park.
Yeah. And also the museum there about history. That I think is really interesting about Asian history. So yeah, I learned a lot there. It was cheaper for students, so it's nice. It's really interesting, and it explained a lot of things, like how people used to live in Asia, and I think it's really interesting. And there is a big part about Japan. And all the painting. I don't remember a lot, but I like the different periods of Japan in history. So if you want to learn more about history, is very interesting.
So like overall, it was very interesting.
Yes, and really well described in English and in different language. So it's really nice.
Like so far, what you like the most is visiting museum and visiting parks.
Yes.
But
also in the streets is really nice. I don't really like the streets where there is too many people. Like Shibuya was really crowded. But when you go out of the main places, it's really like small streets, whereas there's nobody, and it's really nice. The streets are really peaceful, and you can walk and just see the beautiful streets.
Do you travel by yourself alone?
Yes, I'm alone.
Like isn't it like anxious, or didn't you feel like anxious about it?
A little, because you are alone, and if you have a problem, you can just rely on yourself. But it's also nice because you can do what you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to do what people want. Like if you want to wake up late, you can. And you can go when you want to go, and you can go where you want to go. That's really nice. So I think at first it can be stressful, but when you are used to it, it's better.
In terms of safety, didn't you have any problem here?
No, not for the moment. I hope it will continue. But no, yeah, I really don't. I feel like it's a very secure country here, but in China too. So I'm used to it. Compared to Europe, it's, I think, more safe here.
Like, what is it like in France about it?
Like there sometimes when you're a girl, some guys can come to see you and talk to you not very nicely, and when you say no, they stay and keep talking to you when you don't want to talk to you. So yeah, this is not really nice. And also you're more scared about getting robbed.
Like pickpocket.
Yes, like here, no. In Shanghai, absolutely not. You can leave your phone on the table and nobody will steal it. But in France, yes. Like in metros, you have to be careful. Always close your bag. Always have your phone in your hands really close. And here, I don't care. It's good.
And you got used to this safety in China and Japan.
In Shanghai and in Japan, I think it's almost the same. So yes, it's really nice.
So now I want to ask about the culture shock. So probably you already been to another Asian country, China. So maybe there were less culture shock rather than other people. But still, did you get some culture shock in Japan?
Between France and Japan, or China and Japan?
Like overall, like for you.
So compared to Europe, I think the price are very cheaper here in Asia. It's really nice. You can eat for not a lot of money, and in France and Europe, when you go in restaurants, it's really expensive. Here in Asia, you can go to restaurants almost every day. It's not that expensive, so that is nice. But I would say the people also. In China, they don't really talk to you. I don't know if it's the same here in Tokyo, but in France too. So maybe they don't want to talk to me.
Okay, that's funny. So I want to ask about food and spending 2 days in Japan. Did you already experience Japanese food?
Yes. I think it's really close to Chinese food in terms of taste. Maybe I don't try all the Japanese food, but like the ramen, they are different from the Chinese noodles, but really close, and really different from Europe. Even if in Europe you go in like Asian restaurants, it doesn't taste same here. So it's really nice. But after 5 months in China, I can't the Chinese food anymore.
You don't like Chinese food so much?
I like it, but I missed European food. And while Japanese food is really close to Chinese food, I missed European food.
So you didn't try a lot of Japanese food here?
Not a lot.
You
I
got
like
more European.
Yes, and I want to do easy, so I went to Family Mart and 7-Eleven. Like, I'm used to it because we have it in Shanghai.
Shanghai too.
Yes.
So do you often have meal in convenience store in Shanghai too?
Yes. Yes, it's really convenient and cheap. So.
Are there some like difference in terms of convenience store in Shanghai and in Tokyo?
Yes, like the name are the same, Family Mart, but you don't find the same products in the different Family Mart. Like I really like to eat some M&Ms, like the chocolates. Here they don't have it.
M&M.
Yeah.
M&M.
You know
like
it?
this.
Yes, the small chocolate. I like it. So I thought in Family Mart they will have it because in Shanghai they have it in Family Mart, but they don't. Japan they don't. It was the same shop, so I think maybe in all the Family Mart they have the same product, but no. The meal that are already cooked, it's not the same. Also in drinks, in Shanghai we have a lot of milk tea and a lot of different type of milk tea, and here there are like one milk tea. Don't really have a lot of choice.
In Japan, probably they're more like coffee.
Yes, less milk tea.
Probably like there is some like difference in terms of preference.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So how long are you going to stay in Japan more?
I'm here for a week.
A week. What kind of plan do you have in Japan?
To see the different areas. Like I asked ChatGPT to do planning, for the week. So I just follow what he said, and for the moment it's nice. So I will continue.
Like did ChatGPT suggest a good plan?
Yeah, for the moment, yes, it's really nice.
What kind of tour did ChatGPT suggest to you?
I don't remember the name because it's hard for me. But now I went to Shibuya, and I will go to the Meiji. And yesterday I were in Asakusa. You went to the temple. Yes. Yeah, it was really nice. A little bit crowded, but nice.
Okay. Do you go to a temple in Shanghai too?
Yes. I think they look a little the same, but a little different.
What is different?
The colors are not really the same, and I think some statues are not really the same too. But the
architecture.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
Yes.
Like the Buddhist temple are really similar. But in Europe we don't have it.
But on the contrary, you have like church, a lot of church. Right?
Yes, a lot.
Do you often go to church?
Yes, and I like when I discover a city in Europe and they have a church. I like to see inside because it's very nice and the
architecture
is really nice. Like here in Nigeria, when you go visit a temple, it's really nice. So yeah, it's kind of the same.
So lastly, you still spend only 2 days in Japan, but when you come back home, like what kind of thing do you want to bring back from Japan to your country, like spiritually and materially?
I want to have a lot of good memories, visual memories. Like the place I always wanted to go, like Shibuya and Hachiko statue, and also
always wanted to go.
Yeah. So yes, some memories, visual. Like I hope I will keep them in my mind for a long time.
So as for interviews, that's all. It was very nice to talk with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。いかがだったでしょうか？動画のご感想やテーマのご要望などコメント欄で教えていただけますと幸いです。たくさんのコメントお待ちしております。チャンネル登録の際は通知ボタンもお忘れなく。